Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. This is your daily vibe from your guides for the week of April the 27th. You can look at this as Monday, Tuesday throughout the week, or whatever day you choose to look at it, or how you want to read it is entirely up to you. It is a general. Keep that in mind. It's not pre-designed for anybody in general, anybody in particular, rather. So let's see what we have here for our week. My beautiful mermaids, mermen, and sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. All right. Let's see what we've got. We have coming in with the first on Monday, we have the Five of Swords. Tuesday, we have the Two of Swords. Wednesday, we have the Four of Pentacles. Thursday, we have the Ten of Swords. Friday, we have the Five of Cups. Saturday, we have the King of Cups. And Sunday, we have the King of Wands. All right. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have here for our week, for our daily vibe. You can look at these each day. You can look at these, like I said, whatever way you choose. The first card we've got is Answers Unfold, and it says, keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Make a change. Embrace growth. Seek new paths and welcome transformations with an open heart. Okay, so there could be some change coming in because it comes in with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is you standing your ground, maybe in, you've gone out on the battleground to be somebody's sparring partner, which I don't advise, Pisces. It's really not our nature to be like that. We don't like confrontation. However, listen to your inner voice of reason here, okay? Don't get caught up in other people's drama. It's their way of validating their behavior by dragging us into it. People are generally attracted to Pisces because of our energy. We are innate healers and they sense that. However, it can be very overwhelming for us to take on that energy if it's not necessary. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay, you are right, but when we go into battle mode, I tell you this all the time, there's risks and there's consequences. So weigh them out very carefully before you decide to step into that ring. Now, you could be making a change here, but you will see the answers unfold. If you're uncertain about something, clarity is going to come in. So you will be able to see a situation and understand it a lot better. And it may make you open your eyes to making a change. You could be, seeking something new to do and a new path to go down. Now, coming in with our next card on Tuesday, possibly, it's Take a Chance, and it's a Leap of Faith card. Yet again, there could be something new coming in for you this week. So it's time to take charge, okay? Take charge and control anything, but it's also take a chance, and take a chance for a leap of faith. This is the time to take a risk and get out of the comfort zone. Sometimes we can be too cautious or too boring. This is not one of those times. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Take a chance on whatever the situation is or with the person concerned. This really will be a leap of faith, but it is necessary to move forward. Don't chicken out, just jump now. So you could be coming in, somebody could be offering you something, some proposal, some idea, something that you may want to be interested in and getting involved in. So do your research, of course, but I wouldn't be afraid to take that leap. You'll make it to the other side. The Two of Swords says there's a decision or a choice you might be a little bit leery about doing. It's difficult for you and you may find it challenging, but it's only because you're not seeing the situation in clarity, but you will, okay? New answers will unfold and you will be able to see something, in complete clarity to make this decision or choice. You might be trying to decide, do I take that leap of faith? Now, you've got the card Gratitude on Wednesday, beautiful, midweek. Appreciate, thank you, and cherish. So this is beautiful. This is all about moving forward and being able to graciously accept someone, perhaps their apology. Or you may be just being grateful for what you've got right now and the things that you've received up to this point. When we give grace and gratitude, we receive more abundance. Coming in next, we have the Four of Pentacles with that. This is the card that says you could be holding on to something, time, effort, support, money, or even a relationship or a situation and energy. However, I think you're really watching your purse strings. You're not going to go out and spend a lot of money on a big ticket item at this time. You're being very careful, but realize that it's okay to spend a little bit. Don't be too tight because you'll come to resent just working and not enjoying some of your money. Now, coming in next on Thursday, you've got the card Disappointment, and it says, not every plan unfolds as expected, and sometimes the outcome brings disappointment. Resist the pull of negative emotions, and instead reflect on the lesson that lessons that are being offered. So something might not happen the way you want it to, Pisces, or it didn't come in when you wanted it to, or it didn't happen at all. But I always say rejection is God's redirection or protection. So in the real world, everything would go perfect, wouldn't it? We'd all be millionaires and so on, yada, yada, yada. Well, we know that's not reality. And so sometimes things just don't work out in our particular timing. But know that if we learn nothing but the lesson, it's still a positive situation to pull out of that. The and look at things, try to be optimistic and realize that it wasn't meant to be. Now, the Ten of Swords says those hard times are going to end. You're going to be back on your feet, back in the game, and able to go after your goals. This is a bigger, brighter, new future that you're approaching, and the hard times are going to be behind you. You have had many struggles, my fellow Pisces, and you felt as though you'd been, tied down, restrained, held back, not respected, appreciated, and even betrayed. But this card says those times are over. You are on your feet, back in the game. Okay, coming in next on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have the card Envy, and it does come with the locks, and the locks represent our subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. What are we telling ourselves? Focusing on what others have is a drain to our energy. It's great to not hero worship, not envy, and not be jealous, okay? But it's great to admire somebody for the hard work they've put themselves through to get ahead. So we can learn from that, right? Let's not be jealous or envious this week. Could be coming up across somebody that you're looking at that way on Friday. The Five of Cups says you could be reminiscing about the disappointments that you've had in your life. There's that disappointment, right? Thinking about the how comes and the what ifs and reminiscing on those times. We often fall prey to that in our quiet moments or down moments. But Pisces, wipe it up. It's crying over spilt milk. There's more things here. Look at the prize here you have. The doors of opportunity will present themselves to you in the future if you stay positive and give gratitude for where you are now. Now, coming in on Saturday, we've got the card Flashback. And it says people from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job and get a second chance. Okay, so connections. Connections are important. Being in the right place at the right time and in the right company can bring things to fruition, bring things of prosperity to us. So we could be reconnecting with somebody we may have worked with in the past. And they may be giving you an idea that there could be an opening coming up at the company or the place that they're working. And you may want to get back in there. So you could be taking on an old job that you used to do that you liked. Now, coming in with that is the King of Cups, and I think whoever gives you this information could be perhaps a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this King is caring, loving, compassionate, understanding. He's a listening ear, a kind shoulder to lean into, and he gives you wise counsel. So if this person steps forward at this time, I would take their counsel. They truly care about your well-being, and they don't want anything in return for it. Coming in on Sunday, the end of the week, your angel card number is 1010. It works out to a 2. It says, trust the journey. Clarity, patience, what is that? Momentum. Yeah, momentum, insight, happiness, progress, self-discovery, and unconditional love. It's time to turn your long-held ideas into action. Soon you'll connect with the right people, encounter favorable circumstances, and access the necessary resources as a result. You'll experience a joy and new opportunities. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. So trusting the journey, knowing that for everything there's a reason why the timing's the way it is, the people you're meeting right now, the opportunities that are coming your way, all of those are here for a reason. Just trust it. Now you've got the King of Wands, stand in your power. This is a card that says go big or go home, be prepared, don't let other people try to talk you out or judge your direction you're going. You have the ability to be a leader. Okay, we know that, Pisces. You can teach, preach, and convey wisdom to other people in whatever field that you are educated in, or spirituality or healing, whatever the case is. Pisces, you have the ability to stand your ground, don't back down, stay determined, stay focused. This is a card of really staying focused. Now, let's see what our additional cards here are for our reading this week. All right, let's see what we've got, my beautiful Pisces. Okay. So our first card coming in is lack or luster. Okay, so there will be moments this week where you'll feel as though like the Five of Pentacles, but you'll be able to find the resources to resolve that. We get moments of feeling down and out. Pisces, you're either laughing or crying, swimming upstream or down. You've got voyage or a trip. You're on a new journey. Take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid. You've got opposing energy. Okay, you have that ability to stand up for yourself here. Don't back down. Stay determined. The next card you've got is leadership. We talked about that with the King of Wands, okay? Step up to the plate. You can do this. You're on your feet again. The next card you've got is money fluctuating. We talked about lack and luster. So your money might be up and down this week. Be mindful. Don't go spending it too quickly. Coming in next, you've got momentum, and that's exactly what your last card said. Things will pick up, okay? And the final card is what you nurture will grow. So keep things simple and keep focused on what it is you want to see come to fruition this week. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.